Okay, on this project we're going to have to reline this ABS pipe coming out of the floor, because when I put this new cabinet in, as you can see, it's going to hit that drawer. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut this ABS pipe here level, take any burrs off that might be, use the ABS cement. We're going to put an elbow here. We're going to put a small section of pipe here, and then we're going to put another elbow here right next to the line that I have made on the wall where that pipe will have to run in order to clear the drawers of the new cabinet. And once this piece of pipe is put in, the remaining pipe here that's going to be cut off will be taken off and inserted and welded into that piece of pipe, and the new cabinet should clear just fine. Now my pipe has play, as you can see, but if your pipe doesn't, I suggest you tie it off to whatever's near you so your pipe doesn't fall. Now since it has play, I'm going to take a rough estimate on this extension pipe I need at that distance. So let's see. Roughly 4.5 inches is what I need, and that's what I'm going to use. I'll cut a piece, get it ready, and on to the next step. I always use what proper cement is required. I always use Ote ABS. Medium is fine. Here's the piece I've cut, and you can see, although it's straight, it does have its burrs. I'm going to take just some regular old sandpaper I have sitting around. Don't make it complicated, guys, and take off all those burrs. And there you go. It doesn't take much. She's nice and ready to be bonded with some ABS cement. Took less than a minute. Now let's put these pieces together. I always recommend doing a dry fit. I have always done dry fits just to be sure. And when that's cut, you can see it's lined up perfectly with my line, and it doesn't have to be precise, but approximate's good enough. Now next, when I cut this off, I will put something here to protect these water lines so I don't overcut. We don't want that. Now before I get started, I put a piece of the old flooring down to protect the water lines. You can use whatever saw you have on hand to make your cut. I'm using my miter saw just because it has fine teeth on it and it's in relatively excellent shape. Also have my ABS line tied up under tension, so once this does cut, the pipe will hang from the string and be safe. And you don't want to cut it too deep or you'll have trouble getting your pipe on. I'm going to cut it about right here, which gives me plenty of clearance for the new cabinet. And there you go. That went excellent. And now the pipe just hangs. That went smoothly. Now we're going to take some sandpaper, just go around it, get them burrs off. You can also inspect your pipes. These look okay considering the age of them. There's no major blockage. Just think of it like an artery in your heart. All the burrs on the outside are now gone. And we're going to put our first connection on. Now before gluing, you might want to need a piece of material or something. I always use old rag or something because this stuff can get messy. But just check again for your pipe lining up, and that looks like that's going to be perfect. It's going to put me about right there, and that's going to be great for my cabinet. And once I start, I'm going to do the one I'm holding first. Glue it up real good, and I'm going to glue this one real good. I've got these tied away, but they might get a little bit on here. That's not going to affect anything. Just remember to take your time. There's no rush. Just remember this stuff can be messy. Just be prepared for it. Go around really good. Give yourself a good coat on the inside. These pipes aren't under pressure, but just give it some good coat. Put that down. Then you're going to go around this one. Take your time. Now this will chemically bond these together. Once you've got that done, you might want to wear gloves. I do if it gets real messy, but I'm actually okay. I'm gonna take this, push hard down, get it the angle you want it, and then just wait. Please remember, guys, that when you use this, please have plenty of ventilation or a fan. I'm literally sitting next to a window right up this way by me, so I'm good. I'm gonna put the other two pieces together before I put that in. Same thing, no rush, but it is messy. I like to do the inner joint first. Good coat. Do the outer. Get them together. Look at that, good seal. Got a little bit of the weld all the way around. Now we're going to do the next connection. Inner joint. I got lucky. The dripping is going to be all under. Just make sure you get it coated. Good bead. Perfect. We're gonna let that set for a couple minutes, and then we're gonna put the final pipe in, the one that's hanging. Okay, now the final step in rerouting this ABS pipe is we're gonna put some cement here, put some around the vent pipe, stick it in, and we're done. All the steps are the same. Go around that joint, inside first. Go around this one. I'd recommend keeping it over your towel or whatever you have to collect it. And once you're around it, you want all around it. Line it up. If you can twist, twist. If you can't, make sure you can get it all the way down where it needs to be. And that's it. We're lined up right with our line. And it's that simple. We've rerouted our ABS pipe so we can get it under the new cabinet. One small step you can do, which I like to do extra, is once I'm in place, I'll only put a small amount on my dabber, and I like to go around just about another 1/4 inch on the top just to seal it. Now it could make a mess, make sure you know where you're at, but this is dripping and this will all be under the cabinet, and it can make me a very nice bond. And that's it, guys. Take it slow, take your time, you'll get it. Next video up will be putting in the new water lines and adjusting the new cabinet.